Hello, it's been a minute. I'm recording off of my phone because I don't feel like getting my camera on, but I just wanted to pop in and give a little dating advice video because as a newly formed adult, dating is not for the weak. It really, really isn't. And I'm going to be doing this while making some homemade mashed potatoes because that's what I feel like making right now. So yeah, number one, if he wanted to, he would. That is the most important thing that you need to remember when dating. If that man wanted to, he fucking would. Okay? So don't make excuses for him like, oh, like maybe he has anxiety. Maybe he's not a social person. Maybe he's never had a girlfriend before. That shit does not matter because if he wanted to, he would, babe. He would. There's no making excuses. It's just you're not the one. You're not the one, okay? And that's not to say like, oh, that's not to say like you're ugly or you have a bad personality. That's not to say anything. That don't internalize. That's number two. Don't internalize anything, okay? Like if he ghosts you, don't internalize that, okay? Do not internalize that. That has nothing to do with you. He just lacks the basic maturity skills to communicate that maybe he just doesn't like you. Okay? Just how you get the ick, they do too. But, whereas you would probably communicate like, oh, I'm just not feeling the vibes. It's not working out for me. They don't. They just ghost you. And that's okay. Honestly, you don't owe them anything and they don't owe you anything. So don't get in your feelings because you got ghosted, babe. Because you've probably ghosted somebody too and you just didn't know. 3, stop expecting things out of somebody you don't know. Okay? You need to go in with an open mind and let their actions speak for them. Okay? They can tell you a million different things like, oh, like you're so different, you're this, you're that, oh my gosh, I've never met a girl like you. They probably said that 50 million times. Okay? So stop expecting to meet your Prince Charming on the first time that you meet somebody. No, you need to let their actions speak louder than their words, because if you're not doing that, then their words can fucking deflect their actions and now you're back at stage 1. If you're confused, he doesn't like you. If you are confused, he does not like you. Okay? Okay? If you are confused, he does not like you. If he's not ready for a relationship right now, he does not like you. Like, just stop. Just stop, babe. Like, sorry, I stopped counting, but there's just too many to keep up with. Yeah, like, if he doesn't say that you are his girlfriend, then you are not his girlfriend. So he could be buttering you up, taking you out to dinner, going on dates. But if that man did not say that you are his girlfriend, then you are not his girlfriend. Just because he's taking you on dates doesn't mean that he's not taking somebody else on a date. And this is not to make anybody have trust issues or insecure. I just want y'all to use context clues. Like, stop. You can't keep, like, I'm a very straightforward person. And me being a straightforward person has kind of helped me in the dating world. Like, I don't have time for games. Like, the moment that I feel like you are not reciprocating the energy that I would give to you, then you don't like me. And that's okay. Like, you don't have to like me. And I think that's where everybody messes up, is that everyone is too scared to be real about their feelings. If you're not fucking with somebody, if the vibe is if the vibe is not right to you, then that's fine. Just say that. Like, you guys are out here creating unnecessary trust issues because you guys don't know how to communicate. Like, what? Be firm on your boundaries, okay? Be firm on your boundaries, because if you don't have any type of boundaries, then they can just, they'll feel like that they can do anything, okay? So be firm on your boundaries, and that'll weed them out with a quickness. I promise you that'll weed them out with a quickness, because the moment they understand that you are not easily manipulated, oh, they're gone. They're out of there. They're out of there because that's too difficult for them. Men are really simple creatures. Really, it's just actions. Men are all actions. Most men cannot communicate, and that's not to say all men. I'm not generalizing, because there are some good men, just how there are some good women, but then there's a collective bad batch. One bad batch don't mean the whole batch is bad, okay? But most men do not know how to communicate, and that's through generational trauma, because their parents didn't know how to communicate, and so they couldn't communicate to their children and teach them effective communication skills, so blah, 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 XYZ. So, yeah. So the moment that they figure out that you have your head on straight, it's just too much for them. Like, you are not going to accept the bare minimum from them. You have standards. Like, that's just too much for them. Most men just want to have fun. And that's okay. And I think we all should have fun. I'm not saying don't go out dating. I'm not saying don't have fun, because if you're not looking for a relationship right now and you just want to fuck around, have fun, that's fine, That is so fine. But y'all need to start communicating your intentions in the beginning. If you are talking to somebody to date, or you're dating somebody to marry, then that needs to be a conversation that is had. Y'all just keep fucking around and then wonder why your feelings get hurt. It's because y'all never had an actual conversation about what is expected from the other person. Like, and I know I said don't expect anything from anybody, because that's true. You could still have that conversation with somebody and they still like, you see what I'm saying? But I think it's still good to set your intentions. That way you're not wasting time. So the reason why I say don't expect anything is because you can have a conversation about what your intentions are, but you cannot expect them to have the same viewpoint as you. Just because you want to be in a serious relationship doesn't mean that they do. So you can expect that from somebody. So don't expect somebody to be in for the ride when they're just trying to go for a stroll in the park. Like, So make sure you set your intentions. That way you don't waste time. If you say, hey, I really want to get to know you. I want to date you, blah, 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 blah. I want to see a relationship in the future. I hope we can grow together. If you state that and you can see visible discomfort, then you don't need to be talking to them, because clearly they're not going to meet your needs. So that's another thing. You need to communicate your needs and find somebody that can match that for you. Like, stop going after, Mr. Hunky Pants, Mr. Supermodel. Like, you stop going after the surface things. You need to be digging deep, babe. Because I promise you, like, it's not just because he's fine, just because she's fine doesn't mean that that's the person for you. Okay? What's another one? Trying to think, because I think I hit like most of them. I didn't put no salt in here. I was cutting up the potatoes and boiling the water. I know the lighting is like trash in here, but I really don't care. I think I hit them all. I don't know. Ow. But yeah, so honestly, I want y'all to have fun, but be smart when dating. Like, if that man is not texting you, and he going days without texting you, if he always saying, what are you doing, what are you doing? If there's no actual, like, conversations, like, y'all not actually talking about real shit, he don't like you. She don't like you. So y'all need to stop listening to words so much and focus on the actions, okay? That's how I save myself. You can sweet talk me all you want, but the moment I start to see inconsistency in your actions, I'm gone. You don't even have to. And that's another thing. I don't expect communication from people. I really, really don't. You don't have to tell me you're not feeling me, because your actions are going to tell me before you do. And that's fine, Like, I'm getting better at reading the room when it comes to dating. But yeah, like, when it comes to dating, you really can't, like, yes, that person hurt your feelings, but you can't really blame that person because you was being naive. Babe, that man don't buy you flowers, that man don't buy you roses, that man don't do shit. But text you later, say talking about some you up. pull up. Like, no. And don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with pulling up. If you want to pull up late as hell, that's fine. Because I've been there too. I've been there like, fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to do. I might as well just pull up. I'm bored as hell in the house. I'll pull up, whatever. But my boundaries are still strong. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll pull up on you. And it be 10 o'clock at night. But I'm not about to kiss you. I'm not fucking you. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. So, yeah. So I'm not saying pulling up is a bad thing, but your boundaries need to fall all the way through. So if he telling you to pull up at 10:30 at night, most likely he's probably thinking he go get some sex. Don't have sex with that man. Don't. Or if you do, that's your business. Just don't. Read the room is what I'm trying to say. Like, stop thinking that this man is the one. Stop thinking that you see what I'm saying? Like, you will know when a man likes you because all the things that you've been wanting, he will do. He will buy you flowers. He will check up on you. He will take you on these cute romantic dates. He will ask you to be his girlfriend. You will know when a man likes you. So if the big red flag is, if you are confused, if you are seeing a lack of consistency, that man does not like you. All right. I really don't know what else to say because I think I've said all I needed to say about dating. Yeah, I'm gonna cook these mashed potatoes. They're gonna be busting because I love homemade mashed potatoes. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I will see y'all when I see y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video because I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Should that be my outro? I need to pick an outro. Like, I'll be like, should I be like TTYO? Talk to you later. See you later. I'll be back. Or I'll be back in a minute. That's cute. So, okay, I'm gonna practice my outro. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I think that eats. All right, bye.